are back, ladies and gentlemen. For the four of us in attendance and the dozens watching from home, it's time. The Fastball Special is proud to present Sketchlemania 31 Anime-Zing. Entering the cage tonight, we have a returning contestant weighing in at 180 pounds, Casey Space Pirate, aka Pikachu Parsons.
Hello, friends.
Woo-hoo.
Welcome back.
We have a newcomer coming into the cage tonight. Entering the cage, weighing in at 135 pounds, Arnold Lead Lantern Trinidad.
Hello, everyone. You can't see me, but my picture right there. Right there with the dragon.
You're the one on the right.
Yeah.
Awesome. And finally, returning, entering the cage, weighing in at a hefty 525 pounds,
Huge.
Paul Lethal Limgenco.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I know it's a bit late, I guess.
Yeah.
And finally, weighing in at none of your business, Slam Duncan. Happy to be here. All right, guys. All right.
But down what, 11 pounds?
I'm down 11 pounds
Nice.
and hopefully a lot more soon. Because I really ballooned up during lockdown.
Hey, what can you? We're all fighting it. We're all fighting it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get there. By the end of this year, it'll be a new me. All right.
New
So
year,
today,
new me.
New year, new me. Oh, look. Already we have Alicia saying, Casey,
Hi, Alicia.
exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Only 4.
Hello to Alicia.
That's
your cat.
that's all you get.
That's all you get. Eric Laredo says, hey guys. What's up,
Hello.
Eric? What's up, Eric?
Hello.
If you guys have any questions for these fine folks, even Arnold, you can.
Arnold.
Even Arnold. Fine
Yeah.
folks in Arnold. Please just put them in the comments and we'll read them out loud. For your viewing pleasure, we are going to be doing some anime. If you didn't figure that out from the title,
Can
anime.
we do Japanese subtitles for the whole show?
Yes, exactly. Anime related art, which I'm pretty psyched for. I think it's a cool art form.
What
I'm
does
not
that mean?
super versed in it, but I had my, I was actually talking to Arnold earlier on. I was kind of into it like in the late 80s, kind of when like outside of Force 5 and that when that started, but kind of when the movies started to hit big in North America, like Ninja Scroll and all those kind of that's when I kind of watched it for a while, and then into the 90s, and then I kind of stopped. And I watched a few of the new ones, but it's not really my thing. Something that I do all the time. But I dig it. Like I'm very picky about it, but I like it. So what are some of the favorite ones you guys like? Like Arnold, what's your go-to anime right now?
Well, lately I've been kind of watching what I'm actually drawing right now, which is Berserk.
Berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the big sword, Guts.
Yeah. I can never know how he can carry that. Like if that was like real life, like that's a yeah. Are we allowed to swear here?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Big ass
Big
sword,
ass.
right?
Well, we've done a lot worse than ass. Don't worry.
All right, good to know. But yeah, so that's my recent watch of anime.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And the manga?
That's
like manga's the written stuff, right? Or the comic book version, right?
Yeah.
And then anime is the
right
movie. Animated.
Yes.
Well, it's funny because like I do have the full collection. I'm like, I'm
This
up
is such an educational show.
Yeah. How do you spell it? I'm gonna Google it. Anime.
We're back,
Oh, it's
folks.
Japanese.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're into the manga too, right?
Well, it's funny because I actually have the complete set of the manga book, right?
Okay.
But there's about I think there's about 40 volumes.
Wow.
So, but I have not read them all yet, obviously.
That's Berserk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cheated. I went to go watch the anime. So
Is it close to the manga though, or is it?
again, I'll be honest with you, I haven't read the whole book yet. The collection.
You don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna put Arnold on the hot seat for the first time.
He's like, I started it, but then I don't know. They gave away the ending right away. I started on the left side.
Which is fine. It's like honestly, I don't really have time to read it. Like even comic books, like regular
I know.
Regular comic book that I buy at Gotham Central.
Yeah.
Like I just buy them and then I just store them away and okay, I'll read them later. And I think I have a year and a half or 2 years worth of comic book that I have not read at all.
I hear
But
ya.
I love, I just love the art. Right?
Yeah. I hear you. I'm behind. I have a pile of shame myself. But
Pile of shame.
Pile of shame. But that's cool. Yeah. No, I'm aware that my cousin's super into Guts and Crew. So he actually turned me on to Berserk. It looks cool though. I like the designs. I like his mask. At least I think that's the one I see him wear.
His armor?
Yeah, the armor mask.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a arrow front kind of? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass.
Well, no, you're pretty close.
You're thinking of a totally different one.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You're pretty close.
You're talking about Witcher.
We're talking about my favorite anime, Berserk.
Busted. Yeah.
Chad Park says, "Good evening, all. Good evening, Chad.
Good evening.
Thanks for joining us in our first Sketchlemania of 2022.
That could be rusty. Could be rusty. Bear with us.
Rusty.
Yeah.
No, it's a professional show, polished.
Yeah.
And Alicia Jaskula says, "Hi, everyone." Hello, Alicia.
Hello.
She's a wonderful supporter of your rival show.
I have a rival show?
It's another swear word on here, I guess, right? Tags? If I say tags.
I didn't even know I had a rival show. That means I've made it.
Nice.
It's you versus the world.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have rivals. I have co-shows.
Frenemies.
No. That just sounds like trash talk. Nobody's my rival. What are you talking
Nobody's my... Yeah, put it that way.
I have no equals.
Yes, that's right. I'm going to get all anime on you. Another one. I'm going to give out all my anime knowledge in the first 2 minutes, and then that's all I got. The other one I liked was oh my god. Okay, you guys got to help me with this one.
You already guy that had all your anime knowledge.
No, the guy that had the finger holes in his chest, and he would hit someone and their heads would explode. Nothing.
Finger holes in his chest.
Yeah.
I think you beat me already in anime knowledge.
All right, someone help me.
Iron Man?
No. He walked around bare chested, of course, and
there's One Punch Man.
I think that north of the
Fist of the North Star.
Fist of the North
Fist of the North Star. Okay, that guy. So I know that one. And I know the one that I'm drawing tonight, but I'm not going to tell you. The one I'm drawing tonight is actually
Sailor Moon.
Fairly recent. I want to say within the last
Avatar.
maybe the last 5 years. Maybe older, but from what I know, it's within the last 5 years. So the kids might the kids might recognize it.
They know, like, Attack on Titan's very popular.
Oh
And,
yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
That one's horrifying. I
and
saw
then
that.
there's Death Note the other year was kind
Death
of big
Note.
for a minute.
Actually, I think Death Note is probably one of my favorite ones that I recently saw, and I didn't watch the whole thing, so don't spoil it. But I really like Death Note. I think that was cool. Really cool.
It's really good premise. Really
Yeah.
good premise. Yeah.
What would you do if you read the Death Note? Okay. All right. Since Arnold's taking up all the time, let's move on.
Anybody else?
Paul, you got any? What's your favorite anime?
I feel like the first one I ever watched was at a cousin's house. It was just a clip of Street Fighter, the Street Fighter movie.
Wait, not the
And
live
it was-
action.
No. Van Damme's
With
not
Raul
Japanese
Julia.
enough.
No?
Yeah. No, but it was the scene where like Chun-Li fights Vega, right? And like she's taking a shower and then like she kicks him through the wall or something like that. Like, what movie is this?
Anime show?
Yeah. You don't remember the what's it called? The Street Fighter movie?
Never
Obviously
saw it.
anime.
Never saw it.
Oh.
I think you're making this up.
Oh my god, how am I the only one? I think that we could all talk about anime and we're all like, wait, what? What? Did you make that up?
Why are we doing anime when no one knows anything about anime?
What have we done?
The costumes, all right?
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it.
No, but I like in high school I was all about like Dragon Ball with like some friends.
Oh, so you're that Dragon
yeah.
Ball. One of the Dragon Ball. I never watched it. I never got into it. I know all about it because it's like we're inundated with it everywhere.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball everywhere.
That and
Like,
Pokemon, yeah.
Goku and Super Saiyan. But yeah, so Street Fighter. And it was
Street
because
Fighter was the first one, but like Dragon Ball is probably the one that would have been my favorite.
Oh,
and like
Dragon
you
Ball.
know,
Okay.
yeah, Dragon Ball, because like you come home after school and like it's on YTV. Yeah. So yeah, and like yeah, you haven't seen it, but like the episodes are so slow. Like for like 3 episodes, they'll be like powering
You're
up or
selling me,
something.
man. You're selling me.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Although the hair kind of sells me. I like the hair.
it's a binge type show before binging was even a thing.
Okay.
Like they'll
And
start fighting.
how many like seasons is it? Is it like you can knock it off and?
I don't know how many
is it-
seasons it is. I've never actually finished it because it started to get ridiculous. Like they're so powerful that like logically, how are these other people that they're fighting even more powerful? And then after they beat that guy, they're just as powerful, even more powerful.
They get a more powerful guy.
Yeah. So like powerful as in like they could literally move mountains.
Well, I always see the Superman versus Goku things on Facebook and stuff. I don't get it, but
Right.
I guess
Yeah.
it's powerful.
And if I remember Dragon Ball correctly, like Goku was more powerful than Superman.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
cool. And what are you drawing tonight?
Princess Mononoke.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
I'm glad you're doing that one.
Oh, amazing. And in watercolor.
Yeah, I figure it's a little faster.
That's
but
cool.
I painted this one that I'll also be auctioning off.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
man.
So I'll when you start auctioning, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that,
Look at the water. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
deceptively quick.
Jeez.
Wow.
No, don't say that. Say it. Say
what
it took me
size is
4
that?
weeks.
9 by 12.
That took him.
No,
that
not
took
9 by
him
12.
like 4
6
months. The last
by
4 months
12.
he's been working on this. He's gonna auction it off tomorrow, folks.
No, it took his
Yeah.
whole life.
I was like,
Yeah, it's his whole life. It's his life's work,
can
guys.
we do anime for the next one?
It's already done.
Yeah.
So this is what Paul does. So he has no pressure. He already does one, and then it's like, well, if this one doesn't turn out.
Yeah, right. Have a plan B.
All right,
Wow.
awesome,
No, that's
awesome,
amazing,
man.
Paul.
Yeah, that looks
Thank you,
awesome.
thank you.
Mhm. It's great.
All right. Hold on. Before we move over to Casey, we have a few comments. Renee Kokolo says, "Sup, cool cats," and Arnold.
Renee.
And Arnold.
He didn't say that.
I wouldn't think so.
Sharon Weatherby says, "Death Note movie was horrible. The anime was amazing." I heard the movie was very disappointing. I think it was a series though, wasn't it? I think it was a series.
Like
Maybe
a
I'm wrong.
limited series, yeah.
Yeah.
With Willem Dafoe.
Yes,
Playing
which I
Ryuk.
think would be cool as Ryuk, but I guess.
Oh yeah, he's great, but it's not his fault. Like,
And then Sharon goes on to say, "Howl's Moving Castle was great." Yes.
yeah.
And as you can see behind me, we got our. There he is. Oh wait. Oh, there he is.
Any of his movies, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of new for me. Like I watched all of them the last year and a half, pretty much all of his films. Like,
oh, they're stunning. They're just stunning.
Incredible, imaginative.
If you sit there and play like the pause game, like just pause at any point, it's just like everything's a painting.
Yeah.
Brilliant guy.
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, even like some of the nuances of the animation, right?
Yeah.
Like I was rewatching this movie. And like, wow, like all these unnecessary things that you wouldn't see in even like the best DC movie, where like for some reason he has to. They hired the animator, or the force animators to like basically make him stop and string his bow.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's like so like hyper realistic it seems for animation.
But then it's gonna live forever. You know, it's really cool. It's gonna always be a classic. Jay Crawford says, "Smiley face," and Arnold.
And smiley face to you.
Smiley face to you, Jay. Jay Crawford has been watching these shows for a long time. Shout out to Jay.
You see his name pop up a lot.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
He's always been a good supporter. I want to give a quick shout out. Hopefully he's watching. So it's my my wife's what is this? My wife's cousin's son. Anyways, his name is Xavier. I want to get we're like, what is that? So his name is Xavier, and it's funny because my wife and I went on a road trip across Canada, and they were out in Alberta at the time. So we went there and I visited them. And I sat there, and I at the time I was kind of like really starting to, mess around with drawing. So we sat down, we drew together, and apparently after I left, he got really into it, and he's really into like drawing anime stuff.
Nice.
So I said that we're doing an anime show tonight, so he might be into watching that. So shout out, Xavier, and keep it up. One day you'll be as good as these guys.
Listen to school night, like watch it. You can watch it tomorrow.
You can watch it later. You can watch it on our rerun.
But cover your ears because Arnold keeps swearing.
Yeah,
I know.
That's why I asked.
Arnold, trench mouth Trinidad.
Trench mouth Trinidad. That's his new handle.
Great.
TM Trinidad.
You're welcome.
Chad Park says there was at least 5 years of shows. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
With Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and there was another one which I can't remember now. All right, I'm out.
There's one that came out recently. It was only 5 years.
Well, 5 years of shows, but it sounds like, were they back to back or they were happening at the same time? None of us knows. Okay, cool.
There's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and there's one that came out recently. And I think it's still ongoing. So I don't know. At this point, they should be lifting up the universe or something.
Oh, do they just keep getting more strong?
I know they get powerful.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. It's still fun, but
I'm gonna tell you right now, the guy that I'm drawing could take them all out.
Is it One Punch Man?
He could take them all out, man. I'm just telling you. You'll see later.
I think Casey's got it.
All right. Julian, another person that's always been a big fan and helping out the show, saying you all drawn some anime. Yes.
Yep.
Y'all.
Yeah, sir.
And Arnold. So let's
And
move
Arnold.
over to Pikachu's. We Pikachu's you. Oh wait, what did I do there? Oh, I just removed you from the stream. Sorry, I meant to do the opposite. Big you up there.
That's the
Casey.
opposite of choosing him.
What are you drawing, Casey?
I'm going with something that kind of I finally got around to reading the actual manga. Like, here, I'll hold all the books up here, just so you can. If people haven't read this, you can see the size of this comic. Like, you
Okay.
know, 6 volumes. of
Whoa!
Akira,
Oh.
You know, yeah, brilliant,
Wow.
brilliant
Alright.
stuff. Came out of that magical year '86, I believe.
Yeah,
And
that's another one that I never understood, but it blew my mind.
Yeah, so you were saying earlier how, like in the '80s, it was, that was the boom. It was like Japan's economy was booming, and the animation just went like wild. And Akira was like one of those ones that actually kind of brought it all over to the Western Hemisphere in a big way.
Yeah.
Just super influential stuff, like brilliant stuff. And the guy who made the comics, so Katsuhiro Otomo, also directed the anime, the film
Oh.
in '89.
Hmm.
But they had to like really sort of truncate it, right? They kind of like, because it's a huge, like it's close to 3,000 pages or something
Yeah.
like that, right? So to make it, a brilliant movie. Like I think they did more frames per second than Disney was doing, and animating a lot of like, like doing like zoom ins and animating the perspective and like everything, little things in the background and everything, a little more than what you'd see in a typical cartoon. So it was just mind blowing stuff. But they didn't capture the whole thing. They got like a good chunk of the first volume and the last volume and kind of rushed through a lot of the middle.
Sure.
Which is maybe its only kind of downfall, but it's so brilliant and still influencing. Yeah.
I think it was Sam that mentioned this before, like that Akira isn't actually in the movie and it's only a part of it. I had no idea.
Yeah. And they're working on a live action,
really?
I think, too, like a never-ending
I heard that.
live action one that's never happened.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh.
But they really need to make that, like, if that's long, they should really make it into like a mini series or something, or
Yeah,
or like
could,
a
right?
yeah. I was gonna say what really got me in that was the motorcycle.
Yeah.
So badass.
Well, that was it. Everything was so well done. It was this dystopian future. So basically, it's like Tokyo of the future, and there's been this kind of cataclysm, like
Neo Tokyo.
It's like a nuclear explosion in the middle of Tokyo has gone off, and there's like outcast people, and they're just trying to kind of get on with their lives. And there's kind of like the government, and these kind of like rival gangs and stuff. And I guess it was this Akira was this child that apparently caused this cataclysm and this explosion.
Right.
And it was just like a kid with excessive psychic powers, basically like telekinetic kind of powers. And the kid I'm drawing here is Tetsuo.
Yeah,
so he's sort of one of the kind of one of the villains of the book, but he kind of goes through a lot of
changes.
Through hell. Yeah. He basically becomes as powerful as the young Akira boy.
Yep.
Who's like, locked down in a government facility and all this. It's just so wild. Everything in it. All the characters are so well thought out. And same with those Miyazaki movies, like just like I think that's what it is. It's like all the details are thought out and like so imaginative. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
like that was really
So the
inspiring. I'm just
Akira
getting into
movie
all
only
that.
covers the first volume.
No, like it covers the whole thing, but it kind of like most of
Rushes
the
through the middle.
first
You
good
said?
chunk of the last volume, but the whole like middle, 1,500 pages or so is kind of like rushed through, like it kind of like jankily connected. I gotta watch it again though. It's been a long time.
I haven't watched it in years, like probably decades.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Like
Yeah,
that,
same here.
and I'd say Ghost in the Shell were maybe the two.
Oh yeah. Ghost in the
Um,
Shell, and they did a sequel that I saw as well.
Yeah, because there's actually two main
Yeah.
volumes, and the first movie only
Yeah.
covered, I think, some of that, or not even all of that first one, I think.
That one I love the tank.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the tank in that? Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
the like spider tank thing.
Yeah, it was kind of like the
Yeah.
first time I ever saw something like that. I was like, oh, it's got legs.
Yeah.
All right, Julian. Julian says Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
What does Z and GT stand for?
Let's figure that out together.
Arnold.
Turbo.
Arnold.
I have no idea.
We brought you
Dragon
in
Ball
as the
Super.
anime expert.
Yeah.
No. I just suggested the theme.
Yeah.
I just suggested the theme.
That's what you're here for.
Someone's got to know something here.
I can't recall you guys doing any anime theme from your previous show. That's why I thought
We haven't really. That's
No.
actually surprising.
For a reason.
now we know why.
Now you know why.
Julian says that Akira has one of the best soundtracks ever.
Definitely. Yeah.
Cool.
They combined, you can see stuff on it on YouTube, like how they did it, but they used like, I think like ancient Japanese kind of classical music, like instruments and stuff. It had that, and then they mixed it with modern kind of synthesizer sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really well thought out. Like
I gotta watch it again.
the 80s were a magical time.
Yes.
What about, have you guys seen Appleseed?
No.
I've heard of it, and I've seen
me too.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There's so many. Like I don't even know if I've seen Gundam.
Or this.
I see all the model kits all the time.
Ex
that's it.
Machina?
Yeah, Ex Machina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sue.
That life-size Gundam. Have you seen that thing that moves? They built in Japan.
In Japan, right?
Yeah.
Life-size Gundam?
Yeah, it's like, you know those model kits they make and stuff?
I want to go see it. Yeah, no, I know Gundam.
Yeah, it's like 100 feet tall or something, this thing, and it actually like moves and works.
That'd be cool. See,
Japan.
that's when problems start, when they make giant robots.
Yeah, it's over.
Robots. So my wife says, if they made that long series, I would lose my husband and the TV, and she needs the TV.
You need separate TVs. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she's not an anime expert either.
No. Chad says, someone call Sam Noir quick and get a man of knowledge up in here.
Yes.
What are you saying?
He knows too much.
He's not laughing at our ignorance.
He will be. He knows we're on.
Well, I think
He's a busy guy.
Casey knows the most out of all of us here.
I don't know. Like I'm learning. I feel like I'm late to the party kind of thing. Like I admired some of it, but I'm super picky.
I'm the same.
But I've been slowly getting into it quite a bit in the last couple of years, and kind of like trying to research and find, like even Junji Ito, was like something that kind of was,
I'm the
like,
same.
Really getting me into it more.
I grabbed with Junji Ito, I actually only discovered him because he was coming to town.
Yeah, he was at TCAF.
At TCAF, which I couldn't get to see him anyway, but
2018 or 19 something. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
maybe
like,
even before.
I wish I would have got to see him, but then I really got into his stuff after. Like, just after. I read a little bit before. The first one I read was his Frankenstein,
Yeah.
which was awesome. I just wanted like some common ground kind of before he got into his really weird stuff. So I got his Frankenstein, and I really liked its style, and then I kept getting his other stuff. But
Yeah.
my anime stuff was more like the morning stuff. Like I think we were talking about earlier,
The
like
robots.
Force 5, Force 5,
Guy King.
Guy King.
Star Avengers.
Yeah, that stuff. I used to love that stuff.
Now he's
And
got the knowledge bombs coming out.
yeah, there we go. See, good job, Arnold.
Sam,
Try.
help.
Try.
And what you call it? Star Blazers.
I really thought you were a Sailor Moon guy.
No. I know people that swear by Sailor Moon that it's really deep.
Wow.
So popular in the 90s. Like I worked at a
Yeah,
comic
like
store. And it was like,
I know
I
people that
couldn't
swear
look at
by
it
it.
anymore.
It's not my thing, but I just like it's probably a lot deeper than we think.
But seriously,
Yeah.
have you guys seen an episode of Sailor Moon?
No.
Oh my God.
No,
When
I,
I
mean,
was a
I know I
kid-
shouldn't knock it.
All right, hold on. Let's big up Arnold here. Tell us.
No. I'm just asking. No, I'm just asking because somebody was comparing. A friend of mine.
No backpedaling, man. Don't backpedal.
No, I'm not backpedaling.
Somebody was comparing Godfather to Sailor Moon.
I'm just saying. Somebody was comparing. What's his name?
Green Lantern.
The male character there to Moon Knight.
It's Green Lantern and Sailor Moon crossover that Arnold's been dreaming about.
Great.
Fan fiction.
No, but seriously, somebody was comparing Sailor Moon, like one of the Sailor Moon characters, to Moon Knight, and I'm just wondering if there's truth to that.
No idea.
Oh, because they get powers from the moon? Like, there's that very loose connection. That and their ponytails.
There's
That's
one
it.
character, male character with a
It's the school
wearing
dresses.
a tuxedo uniform or whatever.
Yeah.
When
Oh my God.
when I was a kid, my family took a trip to LA and we stayed at like a relative's house, and they had a younger daughter who was really into Sailor Moon, and they had one TV. So we watched a lot of Sailor Moon.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay, so there you go.
Come on, Paul. Tell us about
Paul.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Come on, Paul.
I'm remembering all this anime
Let's
stuff.
big
I
up
used to
Paul.
watch.
Here we are.
And turns out Sailor
His
Moon
hand
is
is
better
animated
than
right now,
any
talking about Sailor
anime you
Moon.
could think of. No, yeah. So the guy, I don't really know the backstory or even if he has any similarity to Moon Knight, but I believe his name is Tuxedo Mask, and there's a black.
I've heard of Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, right. There's a black tuxedo version and like
Do you know what he wears?
Version. Huh?
Do you know what he wears?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, like deadline was coming up. We need a name. We need a name for this character.
What does he wear? He wears a tuxedo.
Yeah.
On his face.
And he's got a mask.
I don't know. We'll figure something else out later. Just give the name and then we'll send it off to the publisher. Yeah. Oh, and he throws like sharp roses or something like that.
Oh,
and that's all I know.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
He's basically the Bachelor.
Just whipping sharp roses at people.
There you go, folks. Learn all about the stuff.
And we're tapped out. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I've been trying to think of the shows we watched as children that were anglicized. You know, that would have been filmed, because there's a lot of French cartoons, but there were some, like Astro Boy, obviously, when we were kids, but it was, I think, French, but it was, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like Power Rangers was big. I mean, that wasn't a cartoon, but you know, like it was like some of the Japanese footage was put into the.
Yeah.
I think there
Well,
were
anything
cartoons
with
like
like
that,
a
but I
giant,
can't. Like Voltron.
like, well, Transformers, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
right? I mean, to me, any like humanoid robot is like Japanese influence.
Yeah.
I've got a Sailor Moon cosplay
Pillow.
cosplay story.
Oh.
So at the last, I wasn't cosplaying Sailor Moon, but
Uh-huh.
don't worry.
Pictures.
We just lost half the viewers. Just picture that, folks.
Well, you got new viewers. I don't
Yeah. Yeah. So I last Fan Expo, I did a couple panels, and I don't know if you guys know Mark Irwin. No, he's an
No.
artist. He's done a lot of stuff with rock groups. He's done like illustrated stuff for Rush, and he just brought out like a Motorhead graphic novel about the Motorhead. And he was up there, and he was doing a panel, and I guess whoever was supposed to moderate the panel with him didn't show. so
Mm.
so
Oh, no.
so I was like I felt bad for the guy. It's like, it's kind of sucks to do a panel by yourself, and so I went up and I'm like, I'll moderate this. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll moderate it. So I went up and we're talking, and it was at the last Fan Expo, so there wasn't like a huge crowd. It was like, I don't know if you remember the setup. It was just out in the corner, and then they didn't have seats or anything, so people were just like sitting on the floor and stuff like that.
Oh.
And we're talking about Motorhead, and the whole crowd was like
couldn't have
really
chairs.
young.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, like really, really young. And it was kind of sparse, and we were talking about Motorhead. Then all of a sudden, like 30 Sailor Moon girls ran up,
Yeah.
like right up to the stage, and I'm like, are they here for the Motorhead panel? I don't know, man. Did not seem like it was their cup of tea, but it was kind of funny because we're both like looking at each other like, what is going on here?
Well, didn't they have like a cosplay dance or something they were doing?
Yeah.
What?
Like, we're trying to talk about Motorhead, and then like 30 Sailor Moon girls come up.
They're just
Anyway.
eager to dance. Yeah.
Yep. Julian says, "Why are they building that Gundam?" Gun damn it. Chad says, "I guess Spawn could fall in the anime category."
Oh,
Chad,
why?
you think Spawn could fall in every category?
What?
I don't
Chad
know.
is a big Spawn.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
made by Japanese people? Is that
Because it's really it's like a Western property, right? Like it's, well, even Canadian.
right?
He just
I don't
wants
know.
someone to
the
draw
HBO show.
Spawn so that he could buy it from you.
I see.
Yeah. And it's just gonna put Spawn here. Next
I mean, that could be
Yeah.
something.
Spawn.
That could be something to do one night, eh? Like take a Western character and then make them manga. Like give them the eyes and whatever.
That
And like you
sounds
were
like a lot
saying,
of work.
it could be. Yeah. You got to appreciate too. Actually, I should mention. There's a good podcast that came out last year with our buddy Chip Zdarsky, Manga-splaining. He was kind of all new to it too. That's what got me reading Akira, because that was like their first episode. There's basically 3 people who are well versed about manga, and then Chip didn't really know. He was sort of new to it. So the whole thing was each of them take turns every show hosting, and everyone has to read the same book, and then they talk about it. So they made him read, I guess, the first volume of Akira.
It's like an
that was what they
anime
first
book club.
talked about. Yeah. And
That's
it got me excited. That's why I ended up reading. I'm like, I bought that and read them like, oh crap, it's 6 volumes of this, But it was an amazing ride. Like I had no idea it was that huge. It took them 9 years to make the thing. Like
Holy
that's
crap.
basically a page a day for 9 years.
Yeah.
But that's a good podcast if you're new to it and you're interested.
Is it
we should all be.
manga-splaining? Is that
Manga-splaining.
Manga-splaining.
A pun on mansplaining, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up reading Akira too.
Oh, it's so good. It makes you feel like, that magic of the 80s is back, when you're reading it.
Okay, I gotta check that out too. Do you mind sharing the link or?
Yeah, I mean, I can post it on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll post it on the fastball special. You think, or
Sure, yeah.
where could I post this?
Sorry, I made you do other work here.
Taking away my work time. No, I'll never
First
finish
and
work.
last appearance of Arnold. Chat says Looney Tunes was a good one. I think we're behind in my conversations because I have no idea what that was referring to. Was it referring to
Chad, I don't
soundtracks?
think you know what anime is right now.
Chad, do you know what anime is?
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding, Chad. Chad's good peoples. Tim Duncan says Pinhead is anime. No. Oh my god.
British.
Oi. And Chad says, "Hey Tim." All right.
But even the 80s,
if
that
you
was the time. Like, think of Frank Miller, right? Doing Ronin and Dark Knight
Yeah.
Returns. Like, that was huge influence from like the manga world, anime
Oh,
world.
sure, yeah.
You
People
know, it was
lifted a
new
lot of
to the Western. Yeah.
They lifted a lot of stuff for sure.
But I'm just looking where to post this.
Jay
Ooh.
Crawford says Battle of Planets is my only real anime experience.
Yes.
I love Battle of the Planets.
Oh, Battle of the Planet. That's amazing.
Yeah. Are you a Jason guy or a Mark guy?
I'm more of a actually Jason.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Jason.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, just.
He's the bad boy of the battles. Of the Battle of the Planet.
The guy has no patience whenever he's firing those missiles. You remember those ones when he's like, when they're trying to like take down like the big robots, and then Jason just wants to slam on that like missile button.
Yeah.
Not even waiting for the panel to like open up, like the glass panel to open up. He'll just crash at that glass panel. Like, how many glass panels do they go through, man?
Exactly. And he had the coolest car though.
Oh yeah.
But it's like Mark could do everything he could do, but better. Like he could even fly over him. It's like poor Jason. I was gonna say, okay.
I've never
Casey,
watched Battle of the Planets.
You put the what?
Yeah.
They're like
I don't know.
Like
That
ninjas.
Explain this to me. Explain these bad boys to me.
They're like the Power Rangers of the 70s.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
man.
the OG Power Rangers.
I don't know.
Man.
That's probably the closest I can relate it to.
I think if we had Sam on here, he'd be talking about Japanese Spider-Man.
Yes, he would.
That would be his thing.
Jay Crawford's is a fan of Tiny.
Oh yeah,
I was wondering.
Tiny does get the ship, so that's true.
Yeah,
no love for Kiop.
I don't know what that is.
Kiop.
Me neither.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Where
for
are
you.
we? What is that show?
What kind of a name is Kiop?
Oh, you gotta hear him talk too. You gotta hear him talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've watched The Simpsons and Family Guy, and that's it.
So we're like, let's do anime show.
Yeah.
All right.
Who suggested this?
This is a Kiop. Here, I'll see if I can share.
Doesn't
the
matter.
screen
Everything's
here.
Martin's fault.
Yeah, it's okay.
Next episode, we'll do K-pop.
That's a Kiop.
Yeah, boy bands of the 90s.
There you
Here's
go.
like
That's Kiop.
here they all are here.
And so, what's the deal with Kiop?
Here. Check out these guys.
Do we
So
like
from the
this
left?
guy?
We have Tiny. Wasn't she just Princess?
Princess, just Princess.
Yeah, just Princess. We got Mark, Jason, and Kiop.
I've seen art of like comic art of these guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're
Alex
basically
Ross
they're space ninjas. They're actually
Space
ninjas. But
Space
like
Ninja.
they're kind of like they have these like bird-like outfits, and they could like they can't really fly, but they could like coast
They can
around.
glide.
I
Do they encounter pigs in space ever?
I
That
think
would,
the worst
that
at
would get me to
describing
read
the
it.
show. Space ninjas that can't fly but have bird wings.
But they had
Oh,
they had cool vehicles though. They had
Who
cool
is the
vehicles.
robot?
7 Dark 7.
7 thank you. Yes.
Copy of R2D2.
Yes. Here he is. Right here. 7. I don't know what he's reading on those screens,
And here's
but
the funny thing: he can fly.
yeah, right. And look at his little cape. These guys got full wings, and 7 can fly
All
with
he
his
does
little
is
cape.
slap that cape and he can fly.
He's basically got like a preppy sweater around his neck.
Camisole. Is that a guy?
He's part of a fraternity.
7. He's above all this.
He's like, I'm going back to Princeton.
All right, we should probably look at some of the art, eh? Hold on.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's head over to Lead Lantern. Oh, I almost removed you again. One sec. There.
So rusty.
Oh,
Do you
look at that.
You don't want him here? Like,
That's cool. Dude has a pretty cool sword, man.
stabbing the person looking at the
Berserk.
I go on and on about the guy's
Right in
helmet.
the
You
neck.
don't draw him with the helmet.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No. You know what? That armor is pretty hard to draw for me.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
can't. Well,
Not for this charity.
I would need more time. I would need more time for that.
Think of the
no,
children.
Turn this around pretty fast.
no, that's cool. Vince Sunoco is also a big fan of that, I think too. He does.
Oh yeah.
He does a great version of Guts.
Oh no, man, like a lot of his renderings, like of Guts, it's very close to the actual anime or manga.
Now,
What
are you drawing right there? Right.
His other sword.
Sorry.
His dagger.
Oh, it's that.
Let me finish. Oh my gosh, let me
Kid.
finish.
And it's done.
Night.
I thought this was
This is a
family-friendly
kid
show.
I'm just asking what you're drawing there.
Let me finish.
So this
It's
isn't
a
on
scabbard.
There you go.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
Thank you.
Easy. Careful there, guys.
Sorry.
Facebook's gonna shut this down.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold.
First and last one of 2022. All right. Let's look at don't hit remove. Casey's. Oh, cool.
Gotta get in there.
Cool. Is this one just gonna be like pencil and ink or?
I might throw some color in. I'm gonna see
Yeah?
how far I get. Yeah.
Crazy.
I was thinking of like the whole banner turning into Hulk sort of thing, so it's like him and then
Oh.
because this is him as well. He
Yeah.
forms
Right,
into this
yeah.
giant mutated baby thing.
Creepy thing.
Yeah.
God. I remember when I watched that movie and then this part started happening, I was like, oh, this is not what I thought this movie was going to be like.
No.
There's not as much motorcycle racing as I thought there was gonna
No,
be.
I was the same way, and I wasn't too sure about it either. I'm like, this is a different direction.
We're into that dystopian stuff yet. That's all.
But it's cool. I think I'd appreciate it more now even than I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense now. It's influenced everything.
Very cool. Very cool. All
So
right,
yeah, he gets his arm blown off, and then he
He's
kind
got
of
this
regenerates
crazy
it.
big arm, yeah.
He turns into he gets like metal scraps and kind of reforms it together, but then it also becomes like a weird organic thing, and he can manipulate. He tries to contain his form, but yeah, he kind of blows up and everything bubbles out.
Hey.
Yeah, I need to watch.
Can one of you guys teach me how to draw a cape real fast?
I don't know. Well, you saw that robot. It's pretty simple. Just put a sweater on his back.
Still square.
Yeah.
Dang, capes are hard. Oh,
Are you drawing Spawn?
yeah, the enemy Spawn and Pinhead. Spawn versus Pinhead, the anime. Oh, you guys have any
I'd watch that.
projects that you're working on that we could talk about, or?
We can talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, I could let people know like Cauldron's happening, like it's underway.
Cool.
There's going to be a couple new sort of plans happening this year too. Like,
Yeah.
and obviously COVID's made everything grind to a halt.
Mhm.
But our next book is basically done. There's just like a couple little things.
Okay.
But we're with Raid, I think, planning a couple little extra things. So yeah, stuff's happening in case anyone was curious about that.
Stuff is happening.
Yeah, so there should be a Kickstarter, I'd say within a month or two there should be a Kickstarter.
Oh, that's
going.
cool.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Cauldron Kickstarters are always fun.
Yeah. And Paul will probably be in touch about something as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're having our meeting tomorrow, so then we'll know more.
Everybody's fighting over Paul.
Right? I mean, I can only draw anime once a year. And I did 2 pieces. So
He
that's 2
chose
years.
this show to do it on.
No, Arnold chose it.
Actually, before I forget, for Dracula Visions, we are we are still working on the book, but I do
Most
plan
of the
on
art's in.
all the art's in. All the art's in. There's a few things we gotta adjust, but all the art's in. We're really hoping to get it very soon into printing, because I'd really like to get it printed next month, like either early to mid next month. Start printing, so and then getting that fulfilled.
Some people might not know, like we're in another lockdown right now, basically.
Yeah.
Until I guess the 31st, I think things will start opening up a little bit more again.
Yeah, so it might be. I think I did say Q1 for that book, so we're still should be in Q1. I was hoping a little earlier, but anyway, I obviously we want it to come out really nice, so we want to make sure cross the T's, dot the I's, make sure everything looks really well. We're going back to a lot of the artists to make sure that the art looks well, like how they envisioned it in the book. So yeah, like, excited about that, and might be working on another Kickstarter this year, which is a departure from Dracula Visions.
Sailor Moon.
And Sailor Moon.
Martin's animating his own.
We're gonna take the animes and make them the Canadian versions. They're all gonna wear lumber jackets.
Yeah.
And toques, and they're gonna drink beer. They're gonna get their powers from igloos and hockey.
Yeah, and you're calling it cultural appropriation vision.
It's called Sailor Moon, eh?
I'm down.
Sailor Moon, eh? You would watch that. You would still buy that. No, it's not that. Before you get too excited. No, it's gonna be role-playing game related.
Ooh.
And yeah, we'll have a couple artists on there that you might know, and there'll be more about that to come. So I'm pretty excited about that. Although I'm getting a little ambitious, there might also be some music added to it as well. So we'll see. That's all I could give you for now. Yeah.
Are you gonna sing?
Interesting.
Oh no, I'm not gonna sing.
Oh.
we want it to sell.
Tambourine.
Yeah. So we'll see, but we'll let folks know
exciting.
when to get. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm like a big gamer, so I'm excited about it. So Anyway,
Yeah, you've been
Um,
painting all those, making your own. Are they? Is that Dungeons and Dragons stuff though? Like, no, it isn't, is it?
well, that's sort of more what called dungeon crawl, sort of more the board game type as opposed to like
Okay.
the role playing games. So those are more like mechanics that you would play like on a board versus role playing, which is more like taking the role of a character and having an adventure that way.
Yeah, if
So
any of you don't follow Martin's page, like you can see, like he's painting miniatures and stuff all the time when he
yeah,
isn't falling off longboards.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
Well, it's too it's a little
Was
cold for that right now. So
Wait,
yeah.
this is Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer?
So the painting
Yeah,
is
I don't know
more
what the
for like
difference is.
Warhammer stuff. The
Right.
Kickstarter is going to be more RPG, Dungeons and Dragons related.
okay, I
Right.
wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
going to be some adventures, and I have a really awesome writer that's working on it, and yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be different, and
Cool.
yeah, in terms of like the music part, it's more going to be like an extra throw in, sort of like music that would accompany the adventure. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see how that comes. Don't have timing for it yet, so
Fun.
But,
Ambitious. You've
ambitious,
like with Dracula
yes.
Visions, you've started like a whole
yeah.
entrepreneurial type of, not really entrepreneurial, but you know what I mean, like a whole thing where you just start doing projects now.
Yeah, I'm excited. But right now, like I said, I'm trying to get the Dracula Visions out. That's kind of priority, right? And then we'll. Although I got to say, like my piece to this is more like helping on the Kickstarter, helping connect people together and stuff like that. Whereas like all the writing is done by someone else. So. So. Cool. Yeah. So so Casey, you're doing so you have a story in the new one or in the new Cauldron or?
Well, the only thing I think that I'm doing this time is collaborating on the cover.
Okay.
Yeah, because they've got a lot of people working on stuff. Like last year was kind of a busy year. So I think we'll see how it goes because there might be a couple things going on. So I'm hoping to contribute a new story at some point this year to one of the things happening. So we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. I'm also I don't normally make resolutions or anything like that. Like I'm still trying to kind of get my head right. I'm considering January still the leftover crap of last year and starting my year in February, I think.
The leftover crap.
Yeah. It's like a terrible epilogue, Yeah, I mean, even doing a show like this, like, is nice. It's gives a little
I
boost.
thought you were gonna consider this leftover crap.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
wait till
you're
we
right.
see Martin's drawing.
Hey. I blame you because you didn't teach me how to draw a cape.
We'll put that on the list. We'll teach you a bit. We'll give you some drawing lessons this year.
All right. Fair.
Yeah, but I want to try a couple new things this year, I think, like kind of spread my wings a little bit more.
You got that itch to do other stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like,
are you gonna give us a teaser? What are you thinking, man? Don't worry, no one's watching.
The only thing is, it's like if I say, you know what I mean, and then it doesn't happen, like, because everything can kind of change, and I've made big plans in the past.
No one's gonna care.
No one will remember.
Casey.
No one's watching or listening. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's gonna care unless I bring it up every time you're on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Art related?
Yeah. I want to just try making my own kind of
book.
Mini book. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
So I've been slowly sketching some things.
Do it.
Yeah.
Like sequential or like art?
Yep.
Sequential. Oh.
Yeah, do like the whole thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hoping.
Yeah.
Cauldron was sort of the practice into that, right? Like sort of dip their toes in doing a bit of everything.
Yeah. Get comfortable.
But now I want to do something a little larger and probably go a little less crazy, you know,
Alright,
something
like-
different from doing the heavy illustration stuff, right? Like,
You're gonna do your own Akira-sized book.
yeah,
That's what you're saying.
yeah, keep it to a
42
modest
volumes.
3,000 pages.
Yeah, modest.
Just
Yeah.
right out the gate.
Maybe-
Yeah,
Maybe 8 years. I don't know. Instead of 9, you know.
I think it would take me about 400 years to do what he did. You know,
But yeah,
well, that's a thing too. Like speeding up or finding a way where I can do that and work a little faster for sequential material.
That's
I mean,
cool.
that's always a bit of a goal, but
We'd love to see it, man.
always improve that stuff.
No, but didn't she release something years ago though?
Nope.
Am I wrong?
You're joking. I was like, you're joking.
Well, not on my own. No,
I thought-
not like
Was
just
it's like a
that was
werewolf book or
just mine.
something, wasn't it?
That wasn't my story though, or anything.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
it was.
no,
I didn't
no.
know that.
No, that was
Okay.
It's talking about.
I didn't
Blood
do
Moon.
my homework apparently.
Well, like,
Awkward.
You know who I am.
how many pages was your cauldron story
Well,
or stories?
if I had them all up, like I've done about just under 50 pages, I think.
Wow. Yeah, because
Which
you've
doesn't
written
seem-
for
Yeah,
you wrote one for Jonathan to
that's right.
illustrate, right? Yeah.
Yeah, which
And
I'm not
then-
even including in that. Yeah, which was fun
Yeah.
actually. I enjoyed the writing process, and I learned doing that. I learned some things. Yeah, but illustration I've done. Yeah, think about 40 some odd pages. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah, do
it
it.
adds up. You do a little bit here and there.
We need some more Casey.
Eat the elephant one bite at a time, and hopefully I'll have something to publish.
Yeah. We also need a Paul Limgenco book and an
Yeah.
Arnold book.
Yeah,
Well, there is an Arnold book.
Green Lantern.
Well,
No. The Arnold book, like, I don't really want to talk about it because I don't want to like.
Who asked you?
I did.
Yeah.
I asked you.
Whenever
But
I always want to bug Arnold about it.
of course.
I'm trying to make him feel as comfortable as possible on the show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the crap you don't want to talk about or not know about.
But Martin, we I think we had a chat about this at Gotham.
Yeah.
I am in the process, and then as Paul knows as well too. Like, I do have this book and idea that I've been, that's been cooking up for a long time, and it's just hard for me.
Sure.
In the sense that, like, my full-time job is really my priority, and that's what
Yeah,
takes my time away.
sure.
But
I think that's what a lot of art creators struggle with, right? Time and
time, exactly, right?
So guys like Jason Liu are sort of an inspiration that way. Like he was
God,
working
yeah.
like 12-hour days, and then he'd go home and draw 6 pages.
But does it matter? Does it like the nature of the job as well too?
Yes,
Or it's
like if the stress is lower.
Are you
sure.
saying Jason Liu has an easy job?
I'm not saying it's not an easy job. No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes I feel like I can almost relate with in the sense that, like, when I was working retail at one point, like, I feel like I still have the energy to draw, or maybe it's because I was just younger.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you're in
But
a factory,
You don't feel
might
drained.
not.
Yeah.
But the nature of my job right now, honestly, by the end of the day, because, like, I'm mentally exhausted. Like, I don't do physical work. It's more like brain power, which I don't really have that much of anyway. But at the same time, like, by the time that, like, the day ends for me, and sometimes just not that I'm making excuses, but, like, just
I know.
I've been pulling some, like, overtime as well too.
Oh, I get it.
But no, so going back to what my plan is to have something out eventually, right? I don't
What? Come on, man.
That's a mindset I
least-
had to fight, you know.
At least
because it'll never come out.
give us a 3-year plan, man. Something.
Hang on.
I had a history teacher that in grade 10, before the exam started, she says, the exam will start in exactly a few minutes.
Nice.
And we're like, wait, what? That's not exact at all. So
She
it kinda
wasn't
feels like
lying.
that. Yeah.
But it's not exact. No.
Well, just to give, okay, I don't know, just to give people a preview. So this is what I'm working on.
Oh,
So
hold
I
on.
do have an ash can of the
Oh,
book
what-
that I'm
what?
working on.
Yeah.
Toy
Right.
soldiers. Love it.
Right,
That's right. You showed me this.
right.
He's got a chunk of the work done then.
I have chunk of, as far as the writing goes, because it's been like over a year now since I've done the ash can. It's done, but I just want to do some rewrite now that I kind of like look back at it. I'm going like, oh, that doesn't make sense. But then yeah, you don't like the writing's pretty much done. I just need to put some pages, like
Right.
pages together.
Mhm.
So when you say the writing is pretty much done, do you mean like the whole story or the first issue?
The
or...
first issue, unfortunately, just the first issue right now. Right. I'm not. Thing is, I'm not a writer. So my plan is to write the first issue, and then the second issue, I'm probably gonna be looking for, I don't know, help.
Like a writing help or help? Yeah.
Yeah, writing help.
I would say even
Yeah,
with
I'm not
your
a writer.
first one, before like let someone else look at it. It's good to have a fresh
That's
pair of
true,
eyes,
yeah.
an editor, anybody.
Right.
We could hook you up with someone if you need.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's lots of people that'll help. That's what I found when I did like that first Kickstarter. There was like so many people like,
You
showed
have
up.
to. Yeah.
It was awesome.
You need help for sure.
It was just like out of the woodwork. People showed up to help out. And Arnold.
And it doesn't have to change your vision. It's just, it
Oh.
helps you get to your vision quicker and see
Right.
things that you're not going to see, right? And it can be exciting.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now.
That's cool.
I am aiming, because I'm trying to clear my plate right now, because I do have just a few, not a lot of commissions going, outstanding commissions, and once those are done, I'm actually gonna like dive into this. So, but I don't want to promise when it will be done. That's the thing, right? So,
Yeah.
So end of the year. Just kidding.
let's do it. Yeah, do it. End of the year.
By
It's
Fan
doable,
Expo.
man.
By Fan
Doable.
Expo, issue 1, Fan Expo.
Fan Expo. You know what though? And like again, it's your life, but what I do find, like for myself, even like setting goals, like I gotta put a timeline to it.
Yeah.
Right.
You need that
I
pressure.
think you need to at least put some sort of, like X amount done, half done, or storyboards done by this time.
Yeah, because it could help you measure out your like late nights or whatever, right?
Yeah. Not that I'm any kind of pro at making comics, but I do project management stuff, so it's kind of like that. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. That'd be cool. Renee is asking thoughts on the Book of Boba. You guys watching that?
Yep.
What?
I have not yet.
Okay, the Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba.
Boba Fett.
It's on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about 4 episodes. I think
4
so far.
episodes.
You guys
in.
watching it?
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
I'm digging the he looked like an older Chewbacca.
Oh, that guy's awesome.
That character is great.
Chris, it starts with a K, right? Chris something.
Yeah.
Chris
isn't-
Baca.
Chris, what?
Chris Baca.
Chris Baca.
We're
He's
obviously
Chewbacca's cousin.
another thing that we are very familiar with.
As an old warrior Wookiee. Yeah.
I decided to color this one, guys. I'm that impressed with this one.
Okay.
Shouldn't have colored it.
Yeah, I think it's screwed up.
Ruined it.
Yeah, I might have.
Right when your confidence was so high.
That's all right.
Is he like is that actor the original actor for Boba Fett? Anybody know?
Oh, like
Well,
from
wasn't he one of
like
them? Like,
Return
there
of the
was-
Jedi or Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, there's a couple different ones, but that guy
Oh, no,
is.
no, he's not the original actor. Sorry.
Jeremy Bullock was the first actor,
Yeah,
who,
yeah.
like Under the Mask,
Right.
and yeah.
But it's the Attack of the Clones actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
But who was in Jedi then? Was that the same guy from?
No, Jeremy Bullock.
Oh, okay.
He was.
I guess
I actually
they'd be in
I
there.
met him at a Comic-Con.
Is he in his 70s or something now?
Yeah, he was an older guy. He's really
Didn't he
nice.
pass away already?
Yeah.
Did he?
Passed away.
I think he did.
I thought he did.
Oh dear.
What'd you do, Martin?
Way to go, Arnold.
Maybe.
Again.
Yeah, I shouldn't have colored this.
Yep, my last show for sure.
I effed it up. It's all right.
But no, I'm liking the show. I'm liking the.
Yeah, so am
Obviously,
I.
we can't talk too much about it.
Well, no, but I think generally, I think the biggest criticism is people are not enjoying the flashbacks, and I don't have any issues with them. I actually, my favorite episode was the second one, which kind of talked about, you know where he's been all these years. the Sand People
Oh,
one.
cool.
Yeah, and it really gave more of a characterization of the Sand People. Like,
Right.
yeah, I thought it was great. I
can't recall they referred to them as Tusken Raiders at all in the show. Because that's
No, they
what they were
didn't.
called in Star Wars, right? Tusken Raiders.
Well, their call is they're the Sand
People.
Sand People for sure.
But they never
Yeah,
referred to them as Tusken Raiders, or have they?
Yeah, they decided to be a little more PC.
Racist. Yeah.
Progressive.
Yeah. Sand People.
The Sand People.
Sand People.
You know what?
And
I'm
not
just
sand women,
finishing.
they're Sand People.
I'm just finishing reading Dune, and I'm finding a lot of parallels with the storyline in a way.
Oh yeah, well yes.
You know, there's that.
A lot of people are saying that. Yeah.
I guess Tatooine is. Yeah, it's got that vibe for sure.
Interesting.
Is it Yojimbo? Is it one of the
Yojimbo?
samurai movies? It might have been Yojimbo. Like if you watch that one, the two I think what's that? Or Sanjiro. Yeah, they're saying a lot of the CP3O and R2D2 storyline sort of comes from that. Like and I saw it after and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I could see that. But George Lucas never shied away from those comparisons. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He grew up with that stuff. And...
There was that show too about how they were going on location and getting some ideas about the whole Jedi religion from where they were, and like you could still visit that. Like Luke's, where the Uncle Owen's house, basically, you can still visit that site, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Have a bonfire.
They sell barbecue.
Get some blue milk.
No, I'm digging it. I'm I'm much more into the TV shows than the movies. The recent ones.
Yeah, Favreau seems to have his finger on the pulse in a good way. Like he seems to be like a fan, but doing it service like intelligently.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. That should be cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
really
there's
enjoying
the Obi-Wan coming out too, right?
Oh yeah, is that first?
I'm not sure what's first. I don't.
We don't know.
I know nothing.
But man, they're on such a roll with these Star Wars shows. It's like you hope.
Yeah.
All
well,
awesome.
them and the Marvel ones too. I find.
I only know manga.
Yeah.
Anime.
Marvel ones are great. Any of you guys are watching Peacemaker?
That's fun. That's a great. I just
No.
got through that.
I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I gotta say, it's fun. It's fun in a Deadpool kind of way.
You got to watch that that latest Suicide Squad. Is it James Gunn? Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
part 2.
Yeah, you got to watch that Suicide Squad
Yep.
first, I think. But
Yeah,
it's
I've
great.
seen
It's
that.
like the best DC movie I think that in the current stuff going right now.
Yeah, because they're legitimately having fun with it. You know, like I think they're not trying to world build. They're just trying to have fun with these characters, and I think that's the way they got to go. You know,
Yeah,
before they
Yeah.
try to recreate a universe and pigeonhole everything
Yeah.
into that.
Because what I noticed about the Suicide Squad movie, like this latest one, is that there were so many new characters, but they didn't need to give a backstory for all of them, you know?
No,
Like, there were so many. And it's like, yeah, just accept that this is the world that has like so many superheroes.
Yeah.
Or villains, superpowered people.
yeah, they give you enough where you get who they are, you get a bit of their story, a bit of empathy, and you can move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, but that's all you need, man. You don't have to get too complicated.
And the latest, like that, when Tom Holland came in as Spider-Man, I think kind of showed that too. It's like you didn't have to do the origin story again.
Yeah,
You
Nope,
Right.
we
unnecessary.
all know it.
or you
Yeah.
do it like the Hulk movie in the opening credits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I actually like that. I like, yeah, just get over it. Opening credits. We've all seen this.
Yeah.
We get it.
We all know what happens.
I'm a DC fan, but I am pretty disappointed with the way they are going, though.
Are you excited for the Batman film?
I'm excited for the Batman film, but then the more I hear about the Flash film, the more I'm getting disappointed.
Oh yeah, so much potential.
That's why I said, like, I'm a DC fan, but I'm going like, oh my gosh, like these guys don't really like money.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, yeah, they're pulling out like gimmicks. Like, I'd love to see, Michael Keaton be Batman again. I mean, it's just for
Sure.
the novelty of it, but
Well, that's the
but it
thing.
seems like a gimmick, right? Like, it seems like this is
Marvel
to
beat
get
him to
people
it.
to watch. Yeah.
It's funny. Like Marvel has done the multiverse before DC has. Like,
Yeah,
to me, DC has been always like the kings of the multiverse, you know. But
in the comics, which came first, DC or Marvel in terms of doing the multiverse?
DC.
I would assume
Yeah.
DC.
Right.
DC
It
Yeah.
feels like
Crisis.
comics-wise, DC is always the first one to do
Yeah.
something, and then Marvel copies them.
Well,
Thanos and
yeah.
Darkseid, for example.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of that. But
Man, thanks.
Yeah.
but I'm just surprised in the movies that, Marvel did that first, and kind of stole DC's thunder there. Unfortunately.
But it's awesome, all these movies and shows that's coming.
Well, it's still kind of cool. We're in a time where you're seeing these characters
Oh,
come
yeah.
to life on the screen.
Oh,
I mean,
it's amazing.
Yeah. So we're overly critical, but
Oh yeah, of course. Like I'm still gonna see all this stuff. Like I'm not crazy
Yeah.
about a lot of this. I'm not crazy about all the stuff that's coming out, but I'm still gonna see it.
it's sad you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
kind of like
Dude,
turn
I
your
had
brain
I had the
off
trial of the Incredible Hulk to look forward to in my day.
Yep.
With-
Man, how about that Daredevil? And
yeah,
he was kind of
Yeah.
cool though.
I had to deal with that.
It was
That was
just a
my-
flying car that Mr. Fisk took.
In my day,
That CGI, oh my god. Mr. Fisk in a flying car. Oh. It was so bad. You gotta look it up.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
He
what
was a
is
great
this?
he was a great kingpin, but he wouldn't like shave his head or anything.
What
He's got
is
like a
this?
full beard and receding hairline.
was he
Kingpin.
great?
The guy
I'm
from
actually,
I can't
I'm
remember his
super
name
happy
now.
they're bringing Daredevil and Kingpin back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
They
that's-
guys, they earned that,
Yeah, that was a shame that it got canceled like that. Like
Yeah,
ridiculous. What's going
Yeah.
on?
yeah.
Lawyers and licenses and garbage.
There was a lot of good stuff that came out of those shows. Like I'd love to see like the Alias done again, and like there's some good folks that they got there.
In what, the Netflix shows?
like Jessica Jones
Yeah,
and stuff,
Jessica
right?
Jones. Yeah,
Yeah. She might show up again. Luke Cage and all
I hope
them.
so. Yeah,
I could see
Yeah.
it.
Luke
Well-
Cage. Yeah, he was pretty good too.
The only one I
Daredevil.
didn't watch is Iron Fist. How was that one?
People were crapping on it because of the fighting and stuff mostly, right?
Yeah.
And saying
really?
like, oh, he should be Asian, and which doesn't totally make sense, but
No,
but the fight scenes, like, they just did not compare to Daredevil.
no,
So it's like,
no.
what's this after
I
Daredevil?
think, and the fact that it came after like such great shows, like there was an expectation.
Because
at
it
that
wasn't
Yeah,
point-
I feel like the bar was too high.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like we were expecting. You know, if we get these kind of amazing fight scenes in Daredevil, what are we going to get from Iron Fist? You know, and kind of let down. But
like, even Punisher, I couldn't really.
oh,
I
I
thought it
love
was
Punisher.
good, but like, I don't know, I got kind of bored with it.
I like the Punisher.
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really have much issue with it. It just didn't really.
I
I
get
guess
that.
I felt spoiled by Daredevil, I think.
Although
I think Daredevil was
yeah.
definitely the best one.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
And I think Punisher's best role was in the Daredevil show. Like when he was in there, and like particularly that scene on the rooftop where he captures them and they have that back and
Yeah.
forth. Like that was right from the comics.
But I think these Marvel series that they got in Disney Plus are like the bar is so much higher than Netflix.
Oh
shows.
God.
Like the quality.
Hawkeye was amazing.
Lighting and everything. Yeah.
I like
loved
Hawkeye.
it.
I'm watching
Loved
Legion right now.
Legion's great.
Yeah,
Legion.
that's interesting.
Legion fell under the radar, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's a little more I'd say highbrow than
It is.
other Marvel Disney things, but I don't know. Like, you got to pay attention a bit more to that one.
All right, I'm signing my piece.
Wow.
Whose name are you putting on there?
Casey Parsons.
Pikachu Parsons,
Pikachu
Space Pirate.
Parsons. Where did Space Pirate come again? Was that Ken Lashley?
No,
No, you just made it up.
yeah, just made it up.
Oh,
Just the alliteration. That's all.
very cool. Well, thanks for showing up, guys. Actually, you know what? We haven't talked about the charities.
What, are we done? What's happening?
No, we're not done. We're not done. No. We got time. We got time.
Felt like you're ending the show.
No, we just haven't talked about the charities.
Need a countdown.
So Holland, was it the hospital, Arnold, that you're going to be donating to?
Yeah, I'll be donating to the Holland Bloorview Hospital. I've been supporting that even through Gotham Central. They're the one who first introduced me to that hospital. Before, I don't know if you guys remember, I used to do the Sketches for Pledges charity event with some artists as well too, and then I used to focus Sick Kids was my go-to. But now that I'm kind of liking what the Bloorview or the Holland Bloorview Hospital is more focused on. So that's why that's where my donation's going to go to.
We did a show last year specifically for the Holland Bloorview Hospital.
Yeah.
I think it was who reached out? Oh my gosh.
Daryl?
Daryl, yeah. Daryl reached out and asked if we could do one. I'm like, sure, let's do it. Yeah, they're awesome for sure. Paul, do you know what your charity is going to be? Can't be your bank account.
You didn't say who it had to help.
Bring Paul home, the Canada Fund.
Yeah.
No,
by the way, that piece
is
is looking amazing. It looks really
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, for the Bangkok Community Help Foundation, so they help like slums and like more lower income communities in Thailand,
Oh, cool.
and it's only a matter of time before Thailand gets like locked down again. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get ahead of it. So that's
Yeah.
where the donations for this piece and this piece are going.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Casey. Oh, killer as well.
Yeah,
By the
man.
way, Arnold, yours was awesome too.
Check.
Arnold's here.
Arnold's here.
Yeah, I've been looking at different ones like local.
Yep.
There's a few in Hamilton, so I'm looking at stuff that'll help either underage women or children. So I'm going between a couple, but there's one called Interval House that I think I'm gonna maybe do that one. I'm just trying to find. I'm doing some research though. I want to find like the best where the money could go, like the best spot
Sure.
for it.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I like, yeah.
There's so many
I
issues
kind of like to
going
see
on
where
right
where
now.
it goes, and hopefully it doesn't, it doesn't get eaten up by administrative.
That's it.
Yeah.
I worry about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the money to go into the people's hands somehow.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, it does cost money to do stuff, right? But
But some
it
are
is nice.
better.
Not my
Yeah.
money.
Some are better.
Yeah, like some are nonprofit and
Yeah.
it's transparent about where it's all going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So I'm
cool.
hoping to help some kids or some people in trouble right now. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's almost easier just to like give the give the people
Yeah,
money in
directly.
person, you
Like
know?
go find them on the street. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be
But,
a thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely, that could be a thing. Like, it's up to you guys, It's your
Yeah.
time.
Do-
It's your art.
Give them
Wait.
the money and then ask for a receipt.
Yeah, there's only like, I when I do these things, I only usually ask a couple of things. Like, I like to do the one at the end of the year that goes towards a family at Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I want to do that every December, or I guess November, going into December. But aside from that, I usually make it up to. Generally, when we come up with one, it's the artists that come up with whatever they want to do. So. Or Kickstarters, we do those too. We help out. Artists needs love too.
Yeah.
So when me and Arnold have our books coming out this year.
I'm there, man. I'm there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We'll
ring you up.
Yeah, ring me up. We'll do a special show on it. We'll make it anime.
Wow, you guys
Toy
are doing
soldiers.
anime books? That's awesome.
Actually, I like the format. Like I like how it's a little more square.
Oh,
White.
maybe we'll see an anime book from Casey.
I think it'd be fun to work that sort of format. I don't think it's happening. I'm just
Like
saying.
manga format. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, which is wrong. I'm gonna say backwards, but it's only backwards to North America. It's back to front instead of front to back. But
yeah, you deal with those issues. Like it's a harder sell.
Yeah.
People are used to comic size. That's what goes in my comic box, and that's it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I want to slab it, put it in a box, never read it again.
I wonder if CGC does anime.
I think they do. Yeah, I think
Probably.
there's even art stuff you can do too, and
posters, I think, too, and stuff. You could do a lot.
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah. There's different sizes. Yeah. And there's slabs for your slabs.
What?
Yeah, everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Protective sleeves and protective boxes for your slab comics, even. The whole crazy industry. I don't know. I don't really
Do you guys
dive to it too much, but I get it.
how familiar are you guys with like CGC? I guess process.
Not
Only a
In
little.
comparison to my anime knowledge, about the same.
like what's your question?
Yeah.
Well, no.
What
I
you
guess
got?
my
What do you got?
question is because I was trying to get a book CGC, but then Carlos was saying that
Shout out to Carlos.
The cover can't be dated.
What do you mean? Like the signature that you write on it or something? What
Yeah, well, the cover can't be dated. Like say, like because the book that I was trying to get CGC'd, it's a what do you call it? It's a custom. Like
Sketch
Oliver
cover.
do it. Like Oliver do the cover, like manually, right? And
Oh,
then
a sketch cover.
Sorry.
A sketch cover?
Like a sketch cover.
A sketch cover, yeah.
Okay.
And then he signed it and he dated it, but then Carlos goes like, "Oh no, that's not gonna work."
It could have been because of the witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art,
I mean,
art's a whole different thing. Yeah, you got to have. Yeah.
And signatures need to be witnessed by
Yeah.
a CGC appointed person.
Interesting.
And because it was dated. Yeah.
And they get like more and more protocols every year. Seems.
Yeah. It could have been that. I don't know. Just speculating, but.
Yeah. Well, no, that's why I'm asking. I'm going like.
Oh, that would like cause some problems for like people that when you do a commission for a sketch cover and then you ship it, right? You ship it to somebody that wants to get it CGC'd.
There's a way to do it, but I think the artist has to ship it directly.
The artist can okay it. I think there's a way. Yeah, I don't know though, but
it's weird. Yeah, they got to fill out forms and they got to go through a whole thing, and I think they get the package to put it in. I think I don't know. I've heard of it being done, but I've never done it myself. I might be encountering that. I don't know if it's happening. Someone was asking about
that's why I was wondering.
Mailing me a book and I sign it and then mail it back and they CGC it. Like a signature might be okay, but it's weird because like it's still like how do you know it's authentic or not? You know?
Yeah,
they're very careful about that stuff. So.
Renee says Disney has a new project coming up. It's a Life and Times of the Blue Keyboard Guy from the Cantina. I would still watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch the crap out of that.
He's a Jedi.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he's a secret Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Sith Lord.
Yeah. So I can mention now that the next Sketchlemania will be on February 8th. And it will be someone that will be returning previous Sketchlemania, and I think 3 new folks that have not been on Sketchlemania before.
Nice.
So we're getting some more new blood. You're not on. I'm on. You're not the guy.
Thank God.
It's gonna be Arnold.
Well, based on my performance tonight, I don't think I'll be one of those guys.
You'll be back. Don't worry.
You're on standby for anime questions. Yeah.
You'll be back.
I won't forget the theme.
Yeah, this is Arnold's fault. That's funny.
If anyone has questions.
Yeah, so I'm actually it's gonna be a good year, guys. Hopefully, we'll have a few lined up. There might even be. I'm gonna see Arnold. I'm gonna throw all this out there, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if not Fan Expo, but Toronto Comic Con in March happens, I'm trying to get a Sketchlemania live again, so we'll have a live show.
Cool.
Wow.
So we'll try to do that. And who knows? And I'm really hoping. I can't guarantee because of the world we're living in right now, if I'm gonna have the Dracula books in time for that, but I'm really hoping we have it in because that'd be nice to bring to Toronto Comic Con. But we'll see.
Have you had like an actual battle, like a sketch battle?
I've asked that a lot.
To fight somebody.
Do we like? Well, like I'm trying to think of how.
I feel like it almost started that way.
It did.
It did.
We're messing around. I'm trying to figure out how we would do it. We would either have like, I guess probably people vote after the fact, which to me is a little anticlimactic. You know what I mean? because it's already done. Or we have people vote during. But yeah, it's kind of hard.
It is hard because I mean, do you remember like with Carlos?
Yeah, we would post. They would post them up, and then people would vote online. But I would find, and and hey, he's probably done it the best I've ever seen anybody do it. But
Yeah.
there is a lot of people that follow certain artists,
Right. That's the only disadvantage.
as opposed to particularly the art piece itself.
Well, there was
not to
that.
say, sorry.
There was that, and then you'd have like two people going head to head, but one might be drawing Scooby-Doo and the other one's drawing Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And Spider-Man
Yeah.
is going to win.
The character also is going to play part if they particularly like that character. So it's a hard one, and especially since I'm doing it for charity, or we're doing it for charity. It's it's hard. I would really, if anybody has great ideas, reach out to me about how we could do this. But I do find it difficult unless we did sort of a round robin type thing where we have like 4 people on, people vote on the best one, and then those people move on to the next round kind of thing. But I don't know. But
I'm just
like just this casual.
So Arnold, are you saying yours is the best? Or...
No. I'm just saying. I'm just curious. No, I'm just curious to know if you guys ever attempted to actually do a head-to-head battle.
Yeah. Like honestly, a way that it might kind of work would be some a scenario like at a fan expo, right? Where like again, depending on how it's set up, but if you had a room full of people, they could do like sort of cheer for their favorite one, and
that's how it used to go, where it'd be like the first person who came up, like they'd have like ticket draws.
Right.
Everyone gets a ticket at the beginning, and then they draw a ticket, and that person, whatever picture gets picked first, was sort of the unspoken winner. But it was like kind of all in fun and not really
I think it'll be
serious
fun.
contest. Yeah.
It'll be fun to do at a fan expo for sure, because you got like people, like we said, like
like I've been in those sketch battles. Yeah.
People know the artists, right? Like, or the people that vote, like they're voting for the people that they know sometimes. Like
that's true.
Quite honestly, we could. Somebody, sorry, I didn't mean to think, but like somebody actually called me up and asked me, like after the battles, like which one is yours, and I'm going like, no, don't pick mine because you know me, like.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So like relatives, right?
So I mean, you know what? Like, let me think about it. If this one in March happens, I probably wouldn't do I'd probably do it similar to what we're doing here. But if we come up with a good way, maybe we'll do one in August, and see if we could sort of do maybe a ballad, sort of a ballad kind of situation.
Like Fan Expo does those. They did do those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we might do like a ballad, and then they would just choose who their favorite one was, and then would tally it up after. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be like
a lot of work, man.
4 hours.
It is.
But it's like several people doing it. No, they've done it like a million times there at Fan Expo. Like it's a thing that they do.
Yeah.
So it's already like a setup thing. There's usually just a host. Just kind of like it was kind of like what you did on stage.
Yeah.
And then it was just picking people near the end.
They pick people to
drawing numbers.
Draw. We did. Yeah, we just did we did the easy way. We just did like numbers. I thought there
think
was
of a number 1 to 10 or whatever, right?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of a way because I thought we actually had something going on where we were gonna have someone, have tickets and stuff, and that never happened.
Yeah.
Or at least they didn't show up to when I did it. I'm like, okay, well, let's do it this way then. Pick a number. So no worries, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. Battles are tough. Like the only way that I would personally think would be a cool way to do it would be if we had an impartial judge on the show.
It's almost like the only way to actually do it is to show the pieces only when they're finished and do it anonymously, so nobody knows who actually painted it.
Or like
which takes out all the fun.
have like a judge separately, right? That does, it's I mean, they're going to be impartial as anything, right? But I think that's the best way. But I don't know who that would be.
You're not.
Who's going to
you're
make all the
biased.
enemies? It ain't going to be me.
We'll get
It's
Shane.
like-
Shane will do
Shane,
it.
yes, it's true. Shane wouldn't care. That's shite. That's shit. That's all right.
He's the dirty Harry of the comics industry.
Yeah. I think as long as
Sorry, Shane.
it stays fun, because then if you get an impartial judge, then it's like, but what were you judging this on? Did you like the colors or the composition? The anatomy is off.
Chad's going. See,
It's hard, if it's
I'll
one.
put mine in the
person's
ring and really upset someone if they pick mine. Okay, so Chad is suggesting we do round robins, in each round have all the artists draw the same character, then vote on the best one. Well, you know what? I'm always down to try experimenting on things, so maybe we could do something like that one time. We'll do like the same character or iterations of a character or something like that to make it
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do something like that.
Could be fun.
Draw the hat out, draw the names out of the hat, like character name out of a hat.
Oh, that's true, because then people are gonna want their specific character. No, you know what? I would be okay with picking the character.
Now, what if you did like live auction battles for it too? So it's like,
Yeah, I do find though, like some of the folks that do bid on the things, like see it after or see the pieces after. So, unless it's again like a fan expo type scenario, but
right. Well, on those you're just giving the pieces away.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're pretty short. You get like anywhere from half an hour to 40 minutes, even sometimes 20 minutes to draw something.
I'm gonna try to get an hour. I don't know. I'm gonna try.
But even then, like even if you do that, like we'd be drawing for maybe 40 minutes at most.
Right.
So it's like it's pretty fast. It goes fast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, lots of things coming up, but I'm just excited. We got our taste of it last October at Fan Expo. That was fun. Doing one live.
Yeah, and you did a good job.
Want to do another one, so it'd be fun.
You ended up doing a few, right? Like you did a few panels.
Yeah. Well, I did a few like interview type things, and then we did a Sketchlemania, and we did a panel specifically on Dracula Visions as well.
Did you go up with Eric Anthony on the one?
Yeah, he hosted the Dracula Visions one, and I was one of the people on the panel.
Right, so he was interviewing you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And
which was pretty surreal,
there, right?
but
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool though. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I cannot wait to get this book out, man. Just like working on it is
out.
so fun. Yeah, well, it's
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Wasting time with us.
I'm not getting into it.
You got a book to put out.
Yeah, no, it's not that. But it's coming along. It's coming along. The designer, Aaron Burr, who's actually designing the book, is doing a great job. He has really great ideas. So.
Yeah, he was our Cauldron editor, or designer and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the first few.
Who's this?
Aaron Burr. Yeah, sometimes he'll pop in to like Fan Expo and stuff, but he's usually kind of behind the scenes sort of guy. But he does a lot of work.
He is, yeah.
He's a designer and stuff. Like he knows his stuff really well.
He does.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Toronto guy.
Yeah, Sam introduced us and he recommended, and definitely happy so far with what he's put together.
Yeah.
And I'm like those directors who like they get a good crew and they want to keep working with them. you know, it's like I don't want to like Tarantino and
Yeah.
everybody. They
No,
have
it's
the
good
same
to
people in
find
all their
that.
movies. Huh?
It's good to find that. It's hard to find, good
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah,
you click with sometimes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
Johnny
good.
Depp and Helena Bonham Carter every time.
Yeah, that's right. When we do the follow up to Dracula, I'm probably gonna get a few new bloods in there just to mix it up a little, but I'm
Son
sure
of Dracula.
we'll see some familiar faces. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
You got, was it Dacker Stoker? Where's my copy?
yeah,
Yeah.
well, we'll send him a nice package of stuff.
Hmm.
He was awesome.
Bag of blood.
Well, that's why we brought Arnold in.
Well,
It's unrelated, but
in all seriousness, I do appreciate you, inviting me, and I am having fun. So,
Oh, good.
So thank you.
That's the whole point, man. Like, I think when the first time we did one, we were like, yeah, we're just gonna have fun because we were locked down, and we're like, yeah, let's do like a draw, with some artists, and that was like number one was just to have fun.
I mean, that's still the draw for me. This is our only chance to see Paul, and like to draw together, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
And it's for a great cause. So that's that's what adds to it.
That's gravy, man. Yeah, I love it. It's cool.
So,
I always say I'll keep doing
Martin.
these things as long as people are down to do them.
Yeah, like I'm glad it's not going to end when COVID sort of slowly fades away.
I don't see it.
10 years,
I mean, when we for year one we did like every 2 weeks, but I've sort of made it once a month now. But I think the once a month works out.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever
with the odd
you
extra
can
one in there
handle,
somewhere.
and booking people isn't always easy. So
no, there's actually work. We do stuff.
Yeah, and coordinating, making sure everybody knows that it's like on this day, and reminding them.
Yeah.
I'm not excluding myself.
Yeah. Oh, it's today.
Oh, it's today.
I thought you were joking, though. Come on, you knew it was today.
No,
and you had a piece finished already.
Like
the most on the ball guy going.
Scared.
I was planning on starting early, and that didn't happen.
But the whole time zone thing screws me up a lot.
Mine's done. Hold on.
So yeah, Paul, do you get up early?
Ago.
Yeah, I get up at like
4 to do this.
Well, now that we're only 12 hours, there's only 12 hours between us. I can wake up at like 6:30. But in the times that we're 13 hours in between, then I have to wake up like 5:30.
Yeah, you're a trooper though, man. Doing this
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
been on
I was like, what charity deserves this?
All right, you ready, guys? You ready for the greatness?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
there he is.
Very nice.
Wow.
Called it.
Yeah.
Wow, that cape is so much better than the robot's cape.
I know, right?
It is.
Look, there's some wave into it. A little bit on this
and
side.
And the letters are all centered.
Yeah, you know what? I did this like 5 times. I did the letters 5 times. Check out the action. Check out the action lines.
Yeah.
We got action lines.
Very manga.
Wow.
Even though he's like, his
I
head
love
is
that Caillou, man. That Caillou is awesome.
His head's a little deformed. Yes.
Well, what was your problem with the coloring?
Well, when I did the red gloves, one of the colors was running out, so it just looked like crap. And then I found another red, but you notice the yellow is kind of run out down here.
Oh,
faded.
Well, it fades. It draws the eyes to the
Well, no, that's yeah. It's like here. It's like it's the manga way.
Yeah.
All right. There you
Wow.
go.
Well,
Great
That
job,
is
Martin. Great job.
that is officially the bar, guys. uh, that's fun.
So, do you? I think I've asked you this before, but I forgot. Do you keep all these somewhere? All these drawings?
Yeah, I
you
do. I do. That's the next Kickstarter. Just kidding. No, man, they're like, it's funny. Like, I'll keep them, but they're kind of reminders, for me.
Do you-
I've
do you-
sold one of them.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Nice.
I've sold
Yeah.
one of them. Because
to your wife's cousin's nephew or son.
no.
Oh.
No, you know what it was? It
I
was,
remember that. Yeah, I do remember you
yeah.
selling one. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I think I sold two. Actually, that's true. I sold two.
Was it the Halloween? Was it a Halloween you sold?
It was
one?
a Lance. Oh gosh. Lance was asking, yes, how much was the most we ever made, and then he sort of matched it if he would get all the pieces that week. Remember that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, and we're like, okay. It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money for charity, and I'm like, yeah, take it. So I sent my piece along with the other ones, and then we had someone else say they would pay money for it for a charity, and I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Yeah.
Was
So
kind of you to part with your gems.
yeah, and actually, almost a third one. I think Chad also asked for something, I think, and then I also did I did a separate one for him. It was Spawn
Ooh.
related. Yeah, is Overkill.
Spoon.
Right.
Yes, Overkill. So there you go, 3. Does that make me an
Yeah.
artist now, guys?
Yeah, you're now a professional.
Yeah, you've reached the quota. You should be
You're
getting
now
your
direct
license in the mail.
competition.
Artiste.
Yeah,
Artiste.
artiste.
You are now at the 7-minute warning, gentlemen.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get the color going yet, but I might hit it up with a little simple watercolor or something.
Yeah. Yeah, these are looking awesome.
Well, Martin, I'm on the same boat as you. Like, we're part-time artists. So.
No, Arnold, you're quite a bit better. Quite a lot better.
What?
Part-time
I'm making
artist.
more things like I'm not in the field, so that's why I don't call myself a professional.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, man.
You're in the
I
field.
like to draw.
Wow.
but
I don't know about that. Yeah.
You're in the field.
It's not hard to get into this field. All you gotta do is start drawing on some copy paper and you're in it.
So photocopy.
It's a public park.
This is some thick ass paper, man. Look at that guy. I can't see him because I got my back on there.
There you go.
There he is.
See?
That's
There
how
you
he's looking
go.
at you with his arms crossed.
Looks like 9x12.
Like, yeah. Tell me more about your Goku. He needs one punch. I gotta say, I binged watched One Punch Man when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous how
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
The villains are ridiculous. The heroes are ridiculous.
But it's kind of like, why am I gonna like this again? Oh, okay.
It's so good. But I think it's supposed to be a like sort of like a spoof on these overpowered anime kind of things. Like it's made on purpose that way, but it's so great, so genius. Even his outfit, he's like this kind of scrawny dude.
Everything about him.
With these big red gloves. It's awesome. Love it.
How many episodes or how many seasons did it? Like
2.
2?
I think it's
doesn't
2.
he fight like crazy
counting.
monsters, like a giant lobster guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like it's really it's it obviously doesn't take itself seriously. It's just a fun show.
Yeah.
And it, somehow you get engaged with it. It's just crazy. I had
There
heard
are
too.
like serious moments, but
I
overall,
I
yeah.
had heard
Go on.
too.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Oh, no, I had heard that. Okay, so during the show, they asked him, the source of his power or whatever, and he recites this workout regime that he does, like 50 push-ups and sit-ups and all this stuff. And apparently, there's this huge physical education change in the Japanese youth because of that. That people started doing this workout routine.
Oh, no way.
Yes, that One Punch Man talked about. Yeah.
So it's
And,
humanly possible, like just a simple workout routine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's so dumb.
yeah. See, Chad says, "Great job, Martin." There you go. Thanks, Chad.
Martin did a thing.
Michael Simogen says 12 episodes per season. Yes. Yeah. And I think there's 2 seasons, pretty sure. And I think there's a third one coming. Seems
Just
like a
like
long
the
time.
fastball
the show's not
special.
done.
Just like Sketchlemania.
Sketchlemania. Yeah.
12 episodes a season.
Generally, yeah. We'll throw an extra one in there. I get sometimes people reach out and ask if I could help with their Kickstarters, and I do. But we'll do that.
Well,
We
let's make
actually
that
have
happen.
next one is going to be a bit of a promotion as well for a Kickstarter, and yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be
Arnold,
cool.
we got to give Martin more work. We got to get these books going.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah,
that's
man,
the
do it.
dream.
Do it. This is good work. This is fun work. Okay, 2 minutes left. We're gonna do a round table here. Let's jump over to Paul's. Hold on. Doop.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Beautiful, man. What's the size? What is the size of that? That's
6 inches high, 12 inches wide.
oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And is the other
Yeah.
one sort of the opposite?
Yeah, it's from the same stack of paper. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, great
Portrait,
job.
landscape, portrait,
Thanks.
landscape.
yeah.
Yeah, you do stuff with like lighting that kind of blows
Yeah,
my
I
mind.
love the water effect at the bottom. Like,
I know.
effect
Isn't
in
it good?
general.
So
Thanks.
good.
Yeah. Well, with water, like I have to use like references and stuff, right? So
Oh, well, it's not impressive anymore.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
But, like,
it's trash. All right.
Yeah.
No, it looks
It's
great.
trash.
No charity wants this.
No, that's amazing. I
Thanks.
was gonna say one of my favorite ones that you did too was, I think it was the Batman one that you took. It was just like
It was like mostly dark, right?
yeah, it was mostly dark,
Yeah.
but it was like it was very cinematic. It was cool.
Oh yeah, it was like an indoor.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Scene. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
cool. Yeah, remember
Very
that.
cool. All right. The newbie, Arnold.
The newbie.
Yes.
I still have
Oh,
to fill out the space over here.
you don't have to, but that's cool.
Thank you.
It's where
You
Green
could just
Lantern
sign. You could
goes.
just sign it up there really big.
Martin.
No, that
On Sailor Moon. You should put
Sailor
a moon there.
versus Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
No, that looks great, man.
Thank you.
Killer
Yeah.
job.
You cleaned it up.
I think it's just my 4th time drawing guts, so I'm still getting used to them.
Really?
Um,
Okay.
But no, I honestly love the character.
The perspective's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try to. You know what? I was channeling my inner Hugh Rookwood. Like Hugh's so dynamic and stuff. So
Yeah, it's those like fisheye lenses all the time.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Huey in there?
There you go. I gave him a shout out.
Shout out
God,
Hugh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hugh and Mr. Casey Parsons.
Yeah.
That's hideous in the best way possible.
Wow.
Nice.
There's no
Look at those-
referencing
background
babies
adds a
like
lot.
this.
Look at those fingers. That's what I see when everybody shows me their baby.
This is every baby. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's so adorable.
What film is that?
Is it? Is it really?
You gotta see the baby.
That's
You
cool.
gotta see
So
the
you gonna
baby.
spot put a little color or?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
I'll do some simple watercolor on there just for just because.
Yeah,
Crazy.
That's so
you
cool.
say simple.
Yeah.
No, I
Ed's
don't want to
like,
go too
"What?"
nuts. Like I got
Casey.
commissions to get back on too, and so I don't want to go too nuts. But I am having fun. I was trying to like Arnold was saying, like channel, trying to channel Katsuhiro a little bit.
I love
Mr.
the
Otomo.
expression.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's good, like motion.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
So
Yeah,
good.
and him. Yeah, I like how he turned out there.
Very cool.
God, I've got to watch these shows.
Well,
Yeah. Like I love Akira in the black and white, like the comic. I haven't read. I guess Steve Olaf went and painted the whole thing, which is nuts. Like that's a incredibly huge coloring job.
Oh, you mean like all volumes are colored?
Yeah. I think he did a colored
Oh.
version of Akira for the anniversary. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Which might have taken some time, but yeah, I haven't
So you
checked
prefer
it
the
out.
black and white?
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean I don't know. I want to check it out though. I want to check it out. I guess I'll try and get it at some point and read it and see how I feel about the color.
So we are now at 10:02, folks. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you, Arnold,
too quick.
for hanging out, and Paul and Casey once again for coming out, and for
Thanks,
donating
Martin.
your time to the show and for the charities. Stay tuned for the next one. I was gonna say wrestles Sketchlemania.
He didn't drop the cage this time, did you?
Whoops.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Sketchlemania 32. So Sketchlemania 32. It'll be Ruth your while. Anyway,
Who's on it then?
it'll be Ruth it.
I think
Anyway,
I know what's going on.
Gonna have a rude awakening.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good title
yeah,
for
check
it.
it out. It's gonna be cool. Again, we're gonna have I mean not 3 new artists, but 3 new artists to this show. So folks might not have discovered them if they're just watching this, or I'm excited because they're new to me as well. So, but anyway, we should have the auction up, Arnold, sometime tomorrow.
This is me after COVID.
Okay.
I'm still gonna put something in that blank space there, but
Okay, cool. So we'll have
Green Lantern.
I heard that, Casey. So we'll have it up.
This is me after COVID. Yeah. It's Martin. This is Martin.
Me right now. I'm trying to become the guy at the bottom. So we'll have the auction up sometime tomorrow. We'll probably run it till Friday. I'll put all the information up on the Fastball Special, where you could bid on your favorite piece. Winner will send their donations to the artist. Artists will then donate to the specific charity of their choice, which we'll also put up links up as well. So even if you don't win the piece, by all means, if you have a couple extra bucks to throw their ways, that'd be great. And we do ask that if you are going to be get our winners of the auctions, pay for the shipping as well, so the artists don't have to pay on top of it for the shipping that will go out. So I think that's about it, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
All right.
Good
All right.
time.
And thanks
too
everyone
quick.
once again for watching all the great Sketchlemaniacs. And we'll be back soon.
Great to hang with you guys.
Cheers, folks.
Bye.
Always. Cheers.
Bye.